Hey there, guys. This episode is brought to you by Backroads Arrow. They sell the best hydro dip cups available. Get yours now with code Elite4 for 15% off all cup orders. Treat yourself. Go get them now. Hey there, welcome back to Elite4 Podcast. I'm your host, Migs, and today I'm with Backroads Arrow.
I'm Brett.
Hi, I'm Ashley.
I'm Heather.
No, I'm Jimmy.
Yeah, Backroads Arrow is a local business here in Victoria, Texas, and y'all make your own tumblers, right?
Yeah.
And y'all make these from complete, like, y'all just do all the pouring, all the images, everything yourselves, right?
Everything, yep.
Nice, man. So, I was looking forward to having you on the podcast because I haven't had any, I guess, local businesses on the podcast besides the bars, because that's kind of what I've been doing recently, just having different bars on. And I recently made the decision to have more local businesses on and kind of spotlight what they do. And y'all are the first, so let's hope this goes good.
Awesome.
Pop your cherry.
Right? Really putting me on the spot. I'm really excited. I'm a little nervous, but I'm real excited to have y'all on. I did order a couple of these cups, and let me tell you, they look great. I'm not going to show y'all on camera because maybe later on I'll show y'all what they are. They're a little inappropriate if you know what I mean. If you know me, you know what I mean. But y'all's Backroads Arrow is an online store, is that right?
Right.
Or do y'all actually have a brick and mortar place?
Just online.
Just online?
Yep.
Do y'all do any videos of y'all making the cups or anything, any kind of online promotions?
Yep. Every Thursday and Sunday night, he and I do the live videos.
Oh, really? How'd y'all get into that?
We just started doing them back in August. She started this as a hobby, and then we just decided to do live sales on Facebook.
With COVID and everything, figured that's kind of the direction everybody's going, so
Yeah.
online retail stuff.
Nice. So at least y'all have been on camera before.
Yeah.
So that's one thing that a lot of my guests don't have is any kind of camera experience. So it is a breath of fresh air that at least I have a couple of y'all that have been on camera. And you also have your paparazzi, is that what it's called?
Yes.
Yeah, how's that going?
It's going pretty good. I still do that twice a week too, but
So for the audience, if you want to tell them what exactly is that?
the paparazzi?
Yeah.
So it's all the jewelry is only $5. It's lead and nickel free. And it's just really cute, fun jewelry, something to do, meet new people, hang out with everybody, but still do it in my own space at home.
Yep, you can sell moonstones to this guy over here.
Moonstones.
To
He
anybody.
likes moonstones.
Yeah, I bought that moonstone, and you know what? It's still at my desk.
That's what he told me the other day.
At
He's
work.
like, it's still in his desk.
It's
And I
still
was
at
like,
my desk. Yeah,
I sent her a
need-
Snapchat. I was like, look at this. This guy, he lost the original bag, but he's got it in another bag now.
I don't know where the bag went, but yeah, I saw it. And I think someone looked at it and put it on my desk, and I don't know, but I was like, "Ooh, I need to take that home." But it was like midday, so I was like, "I'm just gonna put it in my drawer, and I'll take it home." And I forgot about it.
Still there.
Still there. I'll bring it home. But we're gonna start off with a quick segment called Rapid Fire, to where I give y'all a series of questions, and y'all just answer as fast as y'all can. Normally, I have a 30-second timer on this. I guess I can get that going. And I guess, Brett, if you're okay, I'll start with you.
Let's go.
You ready?
Yeah.
All right, okay. Get the timer started. And all right. Were you popular in high school?
Oh, no.
Do you ever feel the need to get drunk?
No, not really, but it makes social life more enjoyable.
Would you be okay if your significant other played video games every day for at least 2 hours a day?
I don't know. She doesn't play video games, so.
But if she did, would you be okay with it?
Sure.
Rapid.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, one last one. Do you or your significant other, do you or your significant other budget your finances?
Yes.
Okay, good. So your significant other is Ashley. For the audience that don't know him,
Yes, we're married and they're married.
yeah, married couples. I'm not married. I'm far from it. But I'm glad y'all are married. So, who does y'all's finance? Who does the budgeting?
That'd be-
What'd you say?
What? You,
Well, I was gonna say that'd be me out of habit because I try to act like I'm.
Guess we kind of like micromanage each other then, huh?
oh, whole checks and balance kind of thing. Like,
yeah. Hey, look, you're spending too much money here. Hey, you're spending too much money here.
Oh shit! But I guess that's good though, because I guess it's more like a team instead of just one person like being a tyrant and rolling over the money.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We just
I
both
like
know
it.
our bills and spend money, but then when one.
I feel like that's healthy. I feel like I like that. Good. And you don't play video games at all?
No, not really.
I feel you. I don't either. But also, I
She
don't.
actually bought me a PS4 two Christmases ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I got a couple games. I played like Red Dead Redemption number 2, and I thought it was pretty cool. I usually play Grand Theft Auto, but after I played the games, like I hardly ever play it. I'll play it here and there with my son, but other than that, not really.
I haven't played video games in years. It had at least 5 years. I just don't have time for it. I would have loved to if I had the time, because some of these games just look beautiful to play, but it's just
Yeah.
I have so much more going on. I got work. I got this. It just can't do it. I'd rather be out having fun and stuff than playing video games. All right, let's move on. Ashley, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Do you think abstract art like splatter paint can be truly brilliant?
Yes.
Do you give in easily when pressured?
Nope.
Of these 4 educational subjects, which one is your favorite? Language, mathematics, science, or history?
None of the above.
Oh my
You don't have a
goodness.
favorite?
I mean,
Alright.
no, that'd be a no.
Just no. How ticklish are you?
Very, don't touch me.
One last one. Is it okay to be arrogant or snobbish if you know you're right?
No, no one likes a Karen.
That's true. No one likes a Karen.
No
At
offense,
all.
Karen.
Yeah, no offense,
No
Karen.
offense.
Sorry.
Yeah. No offense to any real Karens out there. If you're named Karen, I get it. You're not a Karen. It's just whatever. So I thought that question about splatter paint is really fitting for y'all because y'all do the pouring right on y'all's cups, and these cups look crazy good.
Thanks.
So let me ask you all real quick. We'll talk about this more, but who chooses the colors? Is it just y'all just go with whatever y'all feeling at the time?
That's the fun part about it is everyone is different.
Yep.
Like we can kind of go with the same style if someone's like, oh, I want a cup like that, but every cup is unique and different. We'll never make a cup that matches the other one.
Yeah.
But the fun part is, we all make the cups and we just pick whatever we feel like doing or do the order and.
We let a lot of customers, they'll pick the colors, the color scheme they want,
Okay.
type of stuff. They'll put in their special order or whatever and say, hey, I want to use these color schemes. I want this kind of graphic on there and things of that nature. So some of them will just say, hey, make me something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I
Those
mean?
are my favorite when they just give us creative.
Well, and some are interactive, so like they said they have the Facebook Live, so some of them people will be like, hey, we're going to make your cup today, and they'll be on there commenting saying, hey, oh, go ahead and add this.
Or that's too much of that color. Put a
So
little
while they're
more
doing
of that
it,
color.
Oh,
they can
wow,
interact
yeah.
while the cup is being made.
Dude,
or
that's
whatnot.
really cool.
Yeah.
But I don't think y'all have made a cup that's like splatter, though, have y'all?
No.
Yes,
Sounds
the
kinda
Galaxy
messy, like-
cup.
Oh yeah.
Where you like take a paintbrush or something?
Oh, no. I mean, this is splatter paint, though, is kind of like a. Do you consider that like using that like a generic term? Like
Yeah,
just
it was
being-
just
I
like
thought you
kinda-
meant like an artist, and I
Yeah.
said yes, just because I think that any kind of creativity.
Yeah, I think that doing the pouring and the splatter paint is kind of in the same realm, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So tell me, so you don't have a favorite subject? So was school just awful for you then? You're like every class is like you don't have a favorite class. What would your favorite class be?
Lunch.
I was lunch or athletics.
skipping the class.
I was sporty pre-children.
Okay. All right, I can understand that. And you said you're very ticklish. Does Brett ever use that to your disadvantage?
Not anymore. He learned the hard way, right?
Oh, domestic abuse. All right, cool. All right, Heather, if you're ready.
Sure.
All right. Let's That's good. Good point. All right. How often in a conversation are you likely to use an exact quote from a movie, play, or TV show?
Not very often.
Not very often. How would you feel if your significant other started getting facial tattoos?
No. No dice.
Do you play any musical instruments?
No.
This is a good one. If you had a sexual fantasy that you know your partner is turned off by, would you bring it up anyway or keep it to yourself?
Probably keep it to myself.
And one last one. Would you allow your pet to sleep on your bed?
No, because we have chickens.
Oh, chickens? Yeah, I don't think.
Yeah, chicken shit everywhere.
They already took over half the backyard.
Yeah.
The whole backyard.
So you have, how many chickens do you have?
8.
8 chickens?
Yep.
And do y'all sell eggs? Is that what y'all do? Or
no.
y'all just...
My daughter, at the age of 4, got this idea she wanted chickens, and for an entire year begged us for chickens. So Mom's like, we got to get the kids some chickens. They're her chickens.
So how long has it been since y'all had chickens?
2 years? I think we've
Okay.
had them for about 2 years.
Something
Yeah.
like that.
Oh my god! So y'all have like a little roost out there, a little hen house or anything? Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I didn't even know. I guess it's general knowledge if you own chickens, but they lay an egg a day, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can save some money like that too.
Yeah. Not really, because you got to buy the food.
Oh yeah. Oh, shit.
Yeah. Do y'all ever cook the eggs that y'all get out there?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. That's
Yep.
pretty good.
Yep.
I
bet
made
that's-
a deer sausage and tacos, breakfast and eggs. Deer
Yeah,
sausage
yesterday.
and eggs yesterday for breakfast.
It was really good.
Man, that's awesome. I think that would be such a convenient thing just to go outside and like, I'm gonna get a couple eggs and
Yep.
bring them back in. Oh yeah. So Jimmy can't have no facial tattoos. And how about any tattoos at all?
Yeah, that's fine. 'Cause I have
Just not
tattoos
on
too.
the face.
Yeah.
I feel that because
Yeah.
I have tattoos, but I just like no facial ones. I'm
Yeah.
like hands and face, even neck. I'm kind of like I don't know if I want that. Like I
Yeah.
think I'll stick to my arms and legs and maybe my chest. That's about it. And yeah, the chickens. Yeah, I don't think you should keep those on your bed. They have their own house outside, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice. All right, Jamie, that just leaves you. You ready?
I'm still here.
If you're ready, I'm ready.
I'm always ready.
Okay. Let's begin right now. What's the worst trait to have, greed or laziness?
Laziness.
Do you feel the urge to correct people when they say stupid things?
Nah. I think everybody's got their own personality and stuff like that, so I'm pretty easy to get along with.
Have you ever had sex with someone that you hated?
Negative.
Are you attracted to dangerous situations?
Yeah. Kinda.
On weekends or on days off, do you find yourself trying to make the most of your day, or do you prefer to sleep late and relax?
I like to make the most of my day. I feel like if I sleep past 7 o'clock in the morning, I just wasted the whole morning. So
7 o'clock in the morning? Oof. All right, well, that's the last one I had. But, dude, yeah, I can relate with that. A lot of times, I'm a little bit of both on my days off, because sometimes I'll take a day to I'm like, you know what? I have a lot to do, but I kind of just want to relax and take a day, because I feel like that's healthy. But I feel like doing that too much is an unhealthy thing, and then you start getting lazy. And that goes to what you said between either being greedy or lazy. Both are horrible things to be, right? But
Yeah.
I think I would rather be greedy than lazy for sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
Even if I was gonna spend the whole day relaxing, I wouldn't want to waste the day. So I would still get up at 6:30 or 7 o'clock so I could relax all day and not part of the day.
Yeah, I see what you're saying, and I would too. Unfortunately for me, I work bars at night, so sometimes I get off at like 4 o'clock in the morning,
Yeah.
and I come home and I sleep till noon because I had such a long day the day before, and I was like, I'm not waking up at 7 and being groggy all day.
Oh, God, man.
I'm definitely gonna get my sleep. Well, all y'all did great on y'all's questions, guys. I did real good. If I had more of them, I would let y'all ask me questions. But
Where do you even find these at?
huh?
Google?
Yeah, I find them a lot on Reddit, and I also use another site called OkCupid. It's like a matchmaking site.
Yeah.
That just asks you, like, you know, like, there's such good questions on that site, but like, it's kind of silly, but those guys know what questions to ask. So I'm like,
Yeah.
you know what, I'm gonna follow in those guys' footsteps and just like, you know, write some questions down, and it makes for really good content.
Shoot, yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah. All right, let's talk about these cups. So, how did Backroads Arrow get their start here in Victoria?
I saw somebody making cups online, and I thought it looked like fun, and I like to be creative, so I just Googled what I needed, researched it, bought all the stuff that I needed for it, and just got started and made a couple cups, and it just really took off. So
God.
then I ended up getting really busy, and so we took on a partner. So Ashley and I are business partners now. So yeah.
So, how many cups a week do y'all make on average?
40 to 50.
40 to 50 cups?
Yeah.
And y'all all make these by hand. It's not like there's like a machine that
Oh,
makes
no,
them for you.
no.
Y'all put y'all's own personal time and your hands on these cups.
Every single one. Yep. Yeah.
Oh my God. So,
One cup takes days
Yeah.
to make.
oh
cut.
wow.
Yeah.
I mean,
So-
not literally, but you know,
Not the-
because of
yeah.
The dry
drying
time
time
and
and
all that
stuff like
stuff,
that.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it could take 2 to 3 days to complete one from beginning to end.
Yeah.
So, did you have any kind of artistic background before you started doing these cups, or was this kind of your breakthrough?
I've always been like kind of creative, crafty. I bake custom cakes too. I mean, I like to be creative, so it kind of fell in line with the things that I enjoy doing. So kind of worked out well.
Did you ever consider intertwining your baking abilities and your cup making abilities under one roof?
Well, I just made a cake this last weekend, but I really had to take a back seat because those take 8 to 10 hours per cake.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like I can either do that or this, and I actually enjoy this more because, you know, I feel like everyone is different and it's a lot more fun, less time consuming too.
Some people take them cakes to the extreme, too.
Yeah.
Well, I guess if it's like for weddings and stuff, right? Because people can get real.
You can charge what you want, too. Depending on the creativity and how the outcome of your product and whatnot as well.
Talking about the cakes?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would think cakes would be fairly expensive because they're customized cakes, and that's like a lot of detail that goes in those, and a
Yep.
lot of time too, especially with those multi-layered cakes.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. But these cups, you know, I can see how they'll take time too, because you're doing different layers, like, you know, your color, you're pouring, and then I assume that has to dry before
Yeah.
you do the next layer.
Before we do the decals or the customization they want on it, and then we have to wait for that, and then we do the epoxy, and that takes 2 to 3 coats.
Yeah.
So let me ask you, what's your most common item that you sell? What kind of, as far as cups go? Do y'all get a lot of the decal ones or just the simple pour ones?
No, I'd say 90% are decal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Now, do other businesses take advantage of these cups to where they get their decals on them and then use them for their office cups or whatever? Or is it just people just having just fun cups that they want to make with their favorite anime characters like me?
It's both, but
It's
we
both,
wholesale.
Yeah. We do wholesaling. Yep.
Oh,
So
really?
Yeah.
Complete 360 carries our shaker cups.
Oh,
With their logo,
nice.
yeah.
Shakers for the shakes, the protein.
protein
Protein
Yeah.
shakes and stuff.
And they
We
have water
excellent.
customize
bottles,
those
too.
in water bottles with their
Yeah.
logos on them.
That's awesome.
So anybody watching, we do wholesale.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Excellent. So, what are some common decals that y'all put on? I guess if there's a certain genre of decals, what would be the most common one?
We get a lot of people just want their name, really.
Okay.
Because some of the really detailed, like those alcohol ink ones, the beauty really is in the cup.
Mm-hmm.
So they kind of wanted just something, either they don't want anything at all on it, or they want something really simple so they can really see the pattern.
It's like
on the
these
cup.
are all alcohol ink, right?
Except for that one and
This
that
one
one
and
are
this one are
hydro
hydro dipped.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, those are hydro dipped ones. A couple of them.
So there's two methods that you use to make these cups? You
There's
said
4.
Yeah,
Oh,
there's
4.
Yeah.
So you mentioned 2 of them. You mentioned
But yeah.
alcohol ink, and you mentioned the hydro dip.
Yeah.
What are the other methods that y'all use?
So this is a hand
These are
painted.
hand painted, like a wood
The
grain,
wood
or
grain.
something like that. We do dirty pour, which is where the cup is upside down and then we pour the paints on top and it kind of just runs down and the pattern is what it is. Those are our favorites. I like
Yeah.
those and the alcohol ink.
And then we do sideways pour, where we have it on the turner, and we do the same thing with the paint already, like we would a dirty pour, except we pour it sideways, so it runs a different way.
Yeah.
So that just changes, I guess, like the pattern on the
Yeah.
colors on the cups.
Yeah.
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 But the materials stay the same, right?
Right.
What about the alcohol inks? Is that different
Well, they're
material?
an ink,
Yeah.
like the hand painted and the sideways and dirty pour, those are paints. And then we use an ink for the alcohol ink, and then same thing we kind of use, is it like an ink for the hydro dip?
Yeah, it's like a paint, a
It's
specialty
like a,
paint.
yeah,
for
liquid
hydro dip.
paint kind of thing.
I feel like the alcohol inks though, y'all can get more metallic-y
Yeah.
type.
I get like a
inks in
shimmer to it?
Yeah.
Yeah, like actual paint jobs on cars and stuff.
Like
you
the
can
pearl?
get a nice,
Yep.
nice
Yeah, like
pearls, metallics in
That
there.
one's actually a pearl alcohol ink, so it's got a lot of shimmer in the color.
Yeah, I'll probably have close-ups of these before y'all leave, and I could put them up like on the podcast, wherever the image is going to be at. And I'll have them up so the audience can see these cups closer up. Yeah, I like them. Let me ask you another question. What would you say is the most wildest or out there decal that y'all have put on a cup?
Ooh. I don't know. What do you think?
I think the ones we made for the adult.
The adult
Yeah,
tab?
section.
probably
Yeah.
these that we brought. We
Yeah.
have a parental
An adult
advisory-
section?
We have a
Yeah,
parental
we have a
advisory
parental
tab.
advisory tab on our website now for 18 and up. Don't show your mom or grandma
Yeah.
if they're not into that.
You're speaking my language now. Tell me more about
Yes.
this.
Well, that's what these are. They're all the same thing, the different patterns, but we put different decals on them, like
Give me an example.
fun
Give
decals.
me an example. Tell me about it.
Sure,
Naked
like,
women.
Yeah.
yeah,
Naked women.
like
Yeah,
naked
or
women.
pinups would probably
girls.
go under that tab if you're gonna reveal them eventually.
I will.
Put like sayings or pictures, that are
Yeah.
intriguing.
Adult content.
You want me to read one of these cups to you?
Yes,
your audience,
please.
or what? I like this one right here.
Yeah, I like this one too.
So this one that I made says, "I want sex so good the neighbors will need a cigarette after we're done."
And this one says, "Your face would look better between my legs."
Oh, I like that one.
But they're all different. Like this one, so we have some that actually appeal to women too. See this pretty pearl alcohol ink, but it's like this hot dude, but he's like reading the manual upside down because he's stupid, but
But he's
still
hot.
hot. So
Just a stud on there.
Yeah.
And what's this? Oh, an anime character one.
yeah, so's this one I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
These look really nice. Good quality too. Even the lids are nice.
Yeah, they're all stainless steel, double wall
They have
insulated.
different styles of lids and even the straws and whatnot too.
Yeah, and they come with straws.
They come with straws.
They come with their own straws, plastic straws.
They're plastic clear. Uh huh.
Uh huh.
Yeah.
We got coffee mugs, the smaller cups that are like you can use for whiskey glasses, stainless steel whiskey glasses, and stuff like that. So we got all styles.
Kids' water bottles that we customize for school, that kind of
Yeah.
thing, so nobody
Leak-proof,
mixes up.
spill-proof kids
Dog
cups.
bowls.
Dog bowls.
Oh my God! So y'all have so many different items that
Yeah,
y'all
even
make.
Roxy can have her own little Cowboys
Yeah.
dog bowl if she wanted.
Yeah, or just whatever one. Right? Like,
Yeah.
dude, that's great. I had no idea that y'all did all those other items. I thought it was just cups.
No, we do a lot. Like we just got into pins, apparently.
Yes.
We had a request for pins, yeah, and then she posted the picture, and now we have
now
pins.
we make pens. They're very popular.
But yeah, we do those cute little self-defense keychains. Like,
Yeah.
then we sell boutique stuff like jewelry, other fun stuff.
So it started off with cups, and then now you're doing all these other projects. You said like dog bowls, pins,
Yeah.
coffee mugs as well. Well, what's y'all's next step?
We just got into carrying. We haven't added the line to the website yet, but some concealed carry clothing.
Oh,
And,
nice.
Yeah, so like some cute, comfy Spanx for women to wear.
Yeah, I
like
think it's
under
more
their
catered towards the
pants
women.
No, actually, there's.
There's some guy
There's
stuff,
a few
but
guy
it
things,
is.
but we do want to kind of cater to women because it's hard to find that.
It's hard to
stuff.
find it. That's why we decided to get into it. Was stuff that's hard to find.
And I would think in society today, women are more targeted than men are too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think so?
Especially with kids,
I think so with
babies.
kids. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
you've seen the things in like in the news, Facebook and whatnot, where guys were marking cars somehow with zip ties on the side of your mirrors or whatnot to target a single woman with kids, and so she would be a vulnerable person to.
They're saying she's an easier target
easier
because
target.
honestly, like speaking as a mom, the reason we do is because, you know, y'all work together. He works all the time. He's gone. I'm with the kids. Someone comes up behind me. What's my first instinct? I'm a mom. I'm going to protect my kids,
For sure.
you know, but yeah, I would say, I mean, I wouldn't say an easier target, but you know, you always want to be protected and protect your family when you can.
Maybe a more common target.
Yeah,
More
common.
common,
Don't
yeah,
mess with
yeah.
certain. Don't mess with her.
Don't
Yeah,
mess with
I'm
her.
not a common target. Good luck, but
You see her, just go to the next one.
Yeah, dude, yeah, we'll take your word for it, bro. I'm sure you have bruises all over your body. Well, that's pretty cool. I'm really interested in the concealed carry stuff. That sounds like it would do really well. So when did Backroads Arrow get its start? You said it was a couple years ago?
August. I think it was August.
No,
of
this last August.
Oh, this last year,
yeah.
August. Oh.
Yeah.
That's when we actually set it up as a company.
Yeah, I was doing it before. I was doing it kind of like, oh, here's some extra money here and there, and then it really took off, and so we decided to make it a business. So it's been about August.
Yeah.
Did things immediately take off, or did it just...
Instantly.
Instantly.
I made a specific cup, and that cup was sought after, and I made a lot of money in like 2 weeks. And he's like, I think we got something here.
Yeah.
Man.
Then we
Yeah.
started promoting and giving away free items.
Uh-huh.
You know, we gave away $500 worth of stuff, and you know what I mean, to help grow the viewership and the people that were registered shoppers and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
pretty cool.
So y'all just got started, and I guess you could say your sales just kind of went just through the roof instantly, huh?
Yeah.
I use that term through the roof. I heard a funny story recently.
Oh yeah.
funny.
Oh no.
We'll
Not funny,
We'll,
but
we'll talk more about that right after this break, guys. We'll be right back. Hey there. Do you like drinking things? Well, that's great, because you're going to need a cup, and my friends at Backroads Arrow makes cups just like this. Great hydro-dipped alcohol ink cups that you could get at 15% off if you use code Elite4. That's Elite4, ELITE, the number 4 on their website at the time of purchase. These cups are top quality. They hold ice in these cups for like 18 hours in the sun, and they have just cool designs that each cup is different. Each cup's unique. Why don't you go ahead, go online, go to backroadsarrow.commentsold.com and place your order. You can even find these guys on Facebook. Search them on Facebook. Search Facebook.com/Backroads Arrow. Look at their selection. Make your own unique cup. The cup that you want. The cup that you could drink your favorite drink out of. You like vodka waters? Boom, put them in this cup. You like high C orange? Boom, put it in this cup. You can have anything you want in this cup. These cups are the best, and you deserve a great cup by Backroads Arrow. Use code Elite4, ELITE 4 at Backroads Arrow. Treat yourself. Back to the podcast. All right, welcome back to the Elite4 podcast. So, as my viewers know, Elite4 has come a good ways. We started filming the middle of last year, and none of us have any kind of background in filmography or videography, photo. We don't know nothing. We didn't even know how to edit videos. We were literally just like, let's watch YouTube for an hour and see if we can figure things out. And then, so the learning curve was just ridiculously, we just learned a lot, and we learned a lot of lessons on the way. Like each podcast, something went wrong. We learned from it, applied it to the next podcast. Something different would go wrong, and we learned it. And it was just like an endless cycle. Are there things that y'all had to learn at Backroads Arrow with making these cups and different different products that y'all just had to learn, and then new arrows would happen, and then y'all learn from that and moving forward like that? Was there anything that was there a learning curve for y'all as well?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. When he and I first started, we would make cups and we would want to touch everything because they looked so pretty, and then we would touch it and it would still be wet, and then we just ruined a cup.
Yeah.
We did that I don't know how many times.
I couldn't tell you. I've grabbed a whole cup like,
Yeah,
I'm
like
going to
that,
take it
and
off
he's
the
like,
turner, and all the paint or the epoxy just, it's like, oh my God.
Oh my God. So what do you do? Can you still save the cup?
Not usually.
Not usually. Strip it and start over.
You gotta strip it off completely.
Yeah.
So how long does it take for them to dry?
It depends. Sometimes
Depends
usually
on the
6
temperature,
to
really,
yeah.
to be honest.
Really? The
Yeah.
temperature?
Yeah.
The weather depends.
Yeah, so sometimes the weather
determines
affects
some-
us.
Yep.
Oh, really?
We'll have to put heaters in there to dry the epoxy fast enough. Because if it drops down the temperature overnight, which remember when it happened when was it the freeze?
Yeah.
Out of nowhere,
the-
it got
the
super
great
cold.
freeze?
Yes.
Yeah, great
And
freeze in
we
Texas.
couldn't work on cups for the whole week.
No
Yeah.
electricity.
Yeah.
Oh no.
And we had a generator, but just you don't want to
We didn't want
run
the
30
turners to
cups
stop.
on a turner and then the power go out and then all of those cups are ruined. So we had to wait a whole week before he could work on cups again.
So how'd you learn how to make these cups?
I actually found a girl that I was following on Facebook, and I just thought it looked like fun. So I just went and bought all the stuff and started watching her and watching YouTube videos and learning the processes and the products that were needed for each one, and just kind of went from there.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Did you tell me how you felt when you made your first cup and it came out the way you wanted it and you're like, I did it. I made my first cup.
It was pretty awesome. I was like, I like this. I enjoy doing this.
Yeah, I can relate with you. That's how I guess we felt here at Elite4 when we started doing our very early on in filming. We filmed our first podcast. And even though it was a train wreck and so many things went wrong and we had to cut so many things out because we were just saying the most ridiculous stuff, at the end of the day when I had finally had everything cut out and I was like, oh my God, I filmed something, I edited it, and I uploaded it to YouTube. Like, I did it. I'm a YouTuber now. Like,
Yeah.
like,
Just feels right.
it feels like he's like, oh, I did something, and it's something that I wanted to do for a long time, and we did it. And I assume that you had the same feeling of like, just like I accomplished something. But then it also goes with like, oh man, there's so much more I gotta do now.
Yeah.
Because now you're looking down the road, you're like, now I have a business to run, and it's gonna take all my time. I know I'm gonna pour all my time into this.
Yeah.
And with Elite4, that's how it is with us. Like, if we're not at work or doing family stuff, then we're filming somewhere. We're having stuff scheduled to film, and it just takes a lot of time. And it just, I don't know. We're lucky where we are now, and we're lucky we have this equipment available to us. But how did you get all your equipment available? Did you just have to just buy it piece by piece until?
Yep. I started with one turner. I made a couple cups, and then I got busier, and then I went to 3, and then like 10, and now I have 30. We have 30 turners, so just slowly buying it as we grew, and now we've got a bunch. So
It's amazing. So do y'all take y'all's cups with y'all whenever y'all go, I guess, to a friend's house and drinks? I'm sure they're like excellent conversation starters.
Yep.
Like someone will see you cup and be like, yo, it's a cool cup. And then you're like, I made it.
yep.
I mean, they keep a drink cold. I did some tests and posted videos of them on our Facebook page, and I stopped at like what,
After 18 hours, we cut it
hours or
because
whatever.
There was still
It was
ice.
still cold, and they still had ice, so we're like, well, really.
Damn, 18 hours?
Yep.
Yeah, I loaded it with ice, packed it full of ice and water, and then I would come back and check it every hour. The first like 3 hours, and I was like, okay, I gotta wait like 3 hours to check this thing because, you know, an hour wasn't really nothing. And then went to sleep and woke up the next day and there was still ice in the cup. And I'm like, daggone. So at some point I was just like, all right, if you need one drink to be cold longer than 18 hours,
Something's
Yeah.
wrong.
yeah, something's wrong.
Dude, that's a solid cup then. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know any cups that could do that. I don't even know if Yeti cups keep ice in there that long.
I will say before I started this, not to dog any companies, but I always carried Yeti or Arctic, and I prefer these over them. They do keep the drinks cooler longer, but
Yeah, and plus I would say, you know, definitely get these because I would want to support a local business before a big corporation, right?
Yep, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
With
So-
a boring stainless tumbler.
Yeah, you don't want to pour it. Yeah, like, say something about yourself. Like, like have a cup that speaks.
Yeah.
And that's really what's cool about it, is because you can showcase somebody's personality or the things that they like. That's my cup. I like, ours says Backroads Arrow, or the little teal trucks. That looks like Ashley's cup. So it's a personality showcaser too.
And they're great gifts. We get a lot of people that we just had somebody for a baby shower.
Yeah.
Because we do baby bottles and sippy cups too. And she's
Yeah.
like, oh, this would be a perfect gift. And she said it was the talk of the party. Like, it's just, they're perfect because you can customize them for anything.
Yeah,
Holiday.
I would say these would be great for anything. I'm sure for any kind of parties, baby showers, even weddings.
Yep.
You could customize a whole fleet of cups.
Yeah.
I know. I
Yeah.
say that all the time, that I wish we were doing this before when we got married. Because
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that would have been nice, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they're all, the epoxy I'll use is all BPA, or not BPA, that's plastic, but they're all
It's,
food grade.
Oh, they're all
Food-
food
yeah.
grade,
Food
FDA
grade
approved.
epoxy, so it's no
FDA
like.
compliant for.
Yeah, definitely. They're safe to use, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I definitely like your cup, especially because it's hand painted, you said?
Yes.
Excellent. All right, so tell us, how'd you fall through the roof?
I thought you forgot. No, so of course, because I can never sit still. I was getting ready for a garage sale.
Oh, go ahead
and
and tell, what time was it?
yeah, it was 2:00 in the morning.
2 o'clock in the
Well,
morning.
when you have kids, you do stuff when they're asleep. You get more done. We have, the 5-year-old and then now a 6-month-old, and well, I had to do it when she was asleep, because what if she needs something and I'm up in the attic? So I waited till they went to sleep. It's 2:00 in the morning, and he's at work, and so I had to get the rest of the garage sale stuff down from the attic, and yeah, I fell through the attic. And thank you for his toolbox, because that caught me, but.
The toolbox caught you?
The Matco toolbox.
Uh-huh.
Luckily, I fell on that because I would have just hit the concrete. I know, but I went
Oh,
a
no.
whole.
It's about
I went through
3.5
the
foot
whole
off the
next
ground,
day, and I was like, man. At first, I thought I broke my leg, and then my leg was fine. And I woke up in the middle of the night and kept being like, and the whole next day. And then finally said, I need to go in, and yeah, I broke my wrist.
Yeah, I was like, good thing you didn't follow my car, man. I would have been pissed.
Oh man.
No, I'm just kidding.
That's why he has bruises.
That's why he has bruises. You keep talking like that.
No,
Brett.
if she wouldn't have fell in that toolbox, though, that's how her foot got caught. Or she caught footing, but if she would have just fell on the floor.
Yeah,
That'd be a lot worse.
Because you straight from the roof. That's a good fall.
Yeah, it was still a good fall. And then I think I didn't realize at first because of the shock, First off,
Yeah.
I'm afraid of heights. And then second, I was like, dang, what if I would have hit my head and passed out and the kids would have been crying?
So what did you do? Did you just go inside or?
Yeah, I sure did.
She's like,
Garage sale didn't happen.
So did you have the garage sale?
I
still?
did. I sure did.
Oh my god! When was the garage sale?
It was 2 days after I fell.
2 days later.
I went to the ER the next day, got my cast, and then the day after that, I started the garage sale.
Oh my god! What a trooper! I'd have been like, no garage sale. This is.
Oh no! I
I'm
was
done with
like, I
this.
went this far in. I might as well go all the way. Can't stop now.
I didn't fall for that. Do that roof for nothing. You know?
Yeah.
Oh my god! Did you call Brett? Or was he on night? Were you on nights?
Yeah,
He
I
was
actually
on-
was working nights.
Yeah.
She called me while I was working. I was like, what is she doing up?
Yeah. Like, why are you calling me?
Well, I mean, I guess what is she doing down there? But
Yeah. What are you doing down?
Oh man.
Man, that's scary. I actually have never been in my attic.
Don't worry, I'll never go again.
I mean, I don't have no plans of going in my unless I don't keep anything stored up there. But
I usually
hear-
send him, and I tested it, and I was like, oh, I'm good. Nope.
yeah,
I
I
hear
guess I
sto-
should have gave her a common, I don't know.
Don't make me sound stupid. Yeah, I didn't know you couldn't step on that part. You
Just
could only
some
step on the
ground
middle.
rules.
Well,
you
it's
know,
also
just-
dark up there too,
yeah.
so it's like
we don't have a
even-
light up there unless you plug it in.
Yeah, so it's all like everything's real iffy up there. It's dark, dusty. It's probably hot as hell up there too.
Oh yeah.
And so you could take one wrong step and you're like, boom, going through. Dangerous.
Yep, never again.
And that's why I don't go in my attic. I'm like, I'm not gonna go up there. I know better than that. Like,
Might
no.
be something valuable up there.
Might be. Who knows? It could be a whole
Yeah, you go find
a whole,
it. 'cause we're not-
a whole lost treasure up there. And Brett's staying up there, dude. It's staying up there, dude. But no, that's I'm glad you're okay though,
Thanks.
because you have no cast. So how long ago was this?
2 months ago.
No, it was longer ago than that. Maddie was only like a month old.
It was before Christmas.
It was
Like
before
November?
Christmas because I got it.
Yeah, she
I
wasn't
got my
too
cast
old.
off at like Christmas time, right before Christmas or right after.
Man,
I don't know. Time flies. Like she just turned 6 months today.
time does fly. It sure does. So, back to Backroads Arrow. Sorry, I just wanted to talk about that.
Yeah,
'Cause
thanks.
I thought that was just a cool story. So, back to Backroads Arrow. I talk to a lot of people that have ideas, kind of like Backroads Arrow. They have their own idea that they want to pursue or start creating their own products. But it seems like a lot of people are under the impression that like getting started, having an online store is an unattainable goal, or they just don't know anything about it, so they're quick to give up. Can y'all share some of y'all's experiences and maybe some problems y'all had getting Backroads Arrow started as a real business, as far as setting up an online store and getting everything just done right?
It's a little challenging. I mean, there's a lot of things you got to do. You know, if you want to take pictures of your cups, how do you want your pictures to look? Try to stage your pictures a little bit. Just playing with stuff, you know.
None of us are really tech savvy, so
Yeah.
we had to figure this all out.
I don't know how to use Facebook at all. Like, I don't even have Facebook, you know what I mean? So it's all new to me. But, you know, the biggest challenge is working so hard and not paying yourself anything for so long. Like,
Yeah.
We've
We haven't
dumped-
taken a paycheck.
No, you
Yeah,
haven't?
No, everything's going right back in.
we've dumped all the money that we've made back into the business to help
To build it
grow.
bigger. Yeah.
We've got a lot of future plans, so we're trying to get where we need to be before we do that. But yeah, we've had a lot of challenges as far as figuring out how Facebook works and the marketing and the ads and, you know, getting your group to grow and live videos. I mean, there's a lot to learn, but if you really want
If
it,
you
can
really
make
want
it
it,
happen.
yeah.
Yep,
Yeah, I would think you just have to really put the effort into it, right?
for sure.
And just not be scared to admit that you don't know something and just try to learn.
Yeah.
And that's how we are here with Elite4, because we didn't know anything. But me and Brian were talking about getting like an online store going with some merch, and I was like, Brian, I don't even know how to set up an online store, like even on Facebook. But then I see someone like, y'all just sprout out like, hey, we started an online store. I'm like, man, they're doing it. Like,
Yeah.
it's inspiring to see other people do what they wanted to do and be successful, because then it gives, it's inspiring. Like, oh, I can do that too. Like, look at them. They just put the effort in. You could do it. We could do it ourselves if we just put the effort in as well.
It's a different world now, though. Like, what are the kids, like 2000 to 2020 or 2002 to 2021 or something like that, Gen Zs, or everything's all social media this, social media that. So there's people I follow on Instagram that have like 6,000-7,000 followers, and it's
Yeah.
all about what you hashtag or what you post and this and that. So it's just a learning curve, like you were saying. Whenever you're starting up your Elite4, it's all about learning
how to
what
get
to
it
do
out.
to
What
get
not to
out
do,
there,
yeah.
because you just got to get your brand in front of the right person that can also spread it as well.
Yeah.
Well, that's what you do, and you got to work with the right people. Like I've learned, with all the jobs we've had, you just have to have, I don't want to say have the right people for the job, but kind of. You all have to want the same goals, and you all have different roles to make it come together, and that's what makes it work.
Yeah, definitely. I definitely can relate to what you just said there, because I have a few members for Elite4. Me and Brian probably put in the most time, and then I have a couple other members how they're here when they can be here, because we all live lives, and I get we all have families and stuff, but they just can't be available as much as me and Brian are. And there's sometimes I'm like, yo, I just need you to show up. It's like a 3-person job. I need you to show up, and they're like, I can't. And I'm like, well, I just think sometimes like, well, I can't be mad at them, because it's like, I get it, you can't be here. It's not like we make any money here at Elite4, at least not yet. I mean, the goal is to eventually make some money here, but and it's like, I get like, Elite4 is super important to me. It's not as important to everyone else as it is to me. But what was I going to ask you? I just drew a blank.
If you don't mind, I do have something I'd like to
Yeah.
say and point out for the podcast. our customer base has been amazing. Heather and I and Ashley, we have had some amazing customers, and we may not have been where we got to without them. You know, to this point, we've got some people that follow us and are there every single live video, that
Amazing
like and
supporters,
share
yeah.
the page, and that's why we've tried to give so much back to our following base, you know, and have prizes to win and stuff like that, and didn't mind spending the money on some of these really nice gifts, you know, give them opportunities to win those things, because they've helped out a lot with that stuff. So
Yeah, I think that just goes to show what good of a community we have here in Victoria. So are most of y'all's customers all from Victoria, locally in Victoria, or do you all start shipping out of state and stuff now?
We ship out of
ship out of
state
state.
too.
Well, y'all
Yeah.
had just had some guy probably about a month ago. He was overseas, wasn't he?
On the live, yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
Man, that's
He's
crazy.
like, how much
Yeah.
to ship to, what was it, Germany or
Yeah.
something?
Yeah. Can't
do
remember where he was
Florida, New York. We've done some other states,
And a
too,
lot
like
of those
Maine or
customers
something.
come from the ads that we run, because
Yeah.
we can pinpoint where we want the ads to
Mm-hmm.
be displayed. So some of those customers, we actually get a return on those ads. So
And a lot of them come from word of mouth from our good customers.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, hey,
oh, my
so-and-so does
cousin lives
this.
over there, and in Florida or whatever. And bless you.
Bless you. You okay?
Yeah, I'm great.
You got those allergies, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, I know what I was gonna say. Talking about learning social media, because that is such a powerful tool nowadays, and the whole Gen Z, they know all that.
I think it's Gen Z. Maybe there's another one
No,
now, but
the millennials know it too.
it's
like-
the gamers, the social media in your phone all the time.
Yeah, it's because they grew up with it, right?
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Yep.
So we grew up without it, and then now we're learning it as whatever. So I know Facebook really well, because that's one of the first things I had as a social media platform was Facebook. So doing the Elite4 stuff on Facebook was a no-brainer. But I feel like nowadays other sites like Instagram and Twitter also have a lot of potential for finding new followers. And
Yeah.
I feel like I feel like the younger generation, like Gen Z, are more predominantly on those kind of platforms.
Right.
But I don't know Instagram, and I try to get started on Instagram, and I'm just like, it's just so different than Facebook. And
It is. It's all pictures, and that's what I was saying. Going back to what I was saying about the hashtagging, like
yeah,
if you hashtag something, like say if you were to put this cup on there and you hashtag cup, there's gonna be a lot of people that hashtag a cup, and then eventually once you get your business so big, if they were to do like hashtag Backroads Arrow, eventually once you have so many of them hashtags from like customers and whatnot, as soon as you search for that, it pops up and you're like, oh hey, here's all of their
Yeah.
stuff. So it all goes by that on what you want to find. Otherwise, it's just random searching through collages of pictures of stuff that people like.
yeah. So my girlfriend, she does the spill canvas stuff, and she'll like torch it and like make this crazy looking pictures and stuff. And she just started her Instagram page, and I want to say like within the matter of like 1 week, she had like hundreds of followers.
Wow.
But she just knows what hashtags to use. And I'm just like, how'd you do that? Like, I created my Instagram page like months ago, and I have like my fucking 70 something followers. And I'm just like, well, I also kind of gave up on it. I shelved it, and I was like, I'll come back to this. I'm still learning how to edit my audio right. So I was like, I'll come back to Instagram. But like, she did it, and I was like, yo, I need your help on my Instagram, because I just don't know what to do. It's such a different world. I feel like on Facebook, you just share it, people see it, and it's like that. But it's not like that on Instagram, because you gotta follow people, and it doesn't mean that they're gonna follow you back. So it's just like, well, it's just harder to get people to see what you want them to see.
I know.
But I just kind of that social media, like that haze. I'm just like, man, I feel like just a boomer on there, because I'm just all like, I don't know, like I'm lost here, like and I'm just not used to it. But it's just getting over that fear of like, yeah, if I just sit down and give it a couple of days, I'm sure I'll learn it. But it's just devoting the time to it,
Yeah.
But it's rough though. It's real rough. So let me ask you, you said the funnest part of making these cups is choosing the colors. and stuff to go to it. Do y'all have like a specific favorite cup that y'all have made?
I don't.
There's
I
so
kind of like.
many.
I know. Every time I make a cup, I'm like, I need to make one of these for myself.
Jimmy's
But-
got like this top 10 list. Now it's like a top 20.
I know. I'm like,
Oh,
you
really?
know,
Make
it's
one,
like-
and I'm like, this is going on the Jimmy's top 10 list, and everybody's like, yeah, it looks cool.
Actually,
And
one of-
I think I'm up
actually,
to
one of
like
your
20
cups.
now. but-
Yeah.
One of your cups actually was
Yeah,
pretty
that
cool.
black one right there that we decided that we
the
wanted
darker
you to
camo
have.
one?
Yeah, I was like, I made that, and I was like, dude, this is on my top 10 list, man.
Yeah.
Nice, dude. Yeah,
This
I'll,
green one
I'll
was
be
good.
showing it off. Our cups. I'll probably show it off on our Facebook page. Since I might have to censor some things, but but that's cool. So this whole the adult side, what you call it again?
Parental advisory.
Parental advisory. So yeah, that's y'all just making these cups with
Sticking out towards the camera right there.
So that's just making these cups with the decals. Is there any other kind of products that you are going to have in that line?
We actually just branded our own cup line. So
Oh, okay.
we're going to be getting those in. It's going to be called Freedom Tanks. So we have some ideas for what we're going to do with some of that as far as giving back to the community, some charities and stuff. But we did brand our own cups. That'll be coming soon.
So what do you mean you branded your own cups?
So instead of using the brand that we're using now, it'll be our own.
Oh, like your own
brand,
design
our
of
own-
cup.
Yep.
Like we trademarked a
We
cup.
trademarked
Yeah.
it,
Oh, that's awesome.
Yep. So we've got that going on.
We have Backroads After Dark.
Yeah, we're gonna be starting Backroads After Dark. That'll be starting soon. It'll just be me on there, but it's gonna be it's gonna start out doing once a week live sale video, and it's gonna be geared towards like relationship and marital health and wellness, and building that. Well, that's what it is. It's
That's a very professional
Yeah,
way
so
to
that's-
say
well,
it.
that's
He's
what
trying
it
to be
is.
tactful.
That's what it is. I'm
Wellness.
being. It's
No, yeah, that was real good because
That was real good.
I feel like I'm going to rewatch this and take notes on what he said because a lot of people ask me what the podcast was about, and we do talk a lot of relationship stuff and sexual stuff, and I'm just like, we just talk about sex and relationships. I don't know. I don't know how to put it, but that was real good.
Well, I mean, that's how you would, and it helps build a strong marriage and a strong relationship with your significant other. You know what I mean? A lot of times, and it helps, that closeness and to the togetherness. So there's going to be things on there for couples. You know what I mean? When they're making love or getting super hardcore, however you want to look at it.
Jamie, are you talking about sex toys?
Yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure we're talking about the same thing here.
There will be some sex toys, but like there's gonna be like
There's different
position
things
aids.
to spice it
Yeah,
up.
different
Yeah.
things. So like position aids, right, to help raise her pelvis up, so you can get a little bit different angle.
Stuff you're
and,
not going to find at IKEA and
Yeah, right.
stuff like that,
What about Costco?
I don't know if you can find it at Costco.
Maybe Sam's Club.
Yeah, right.
So there'd be some position aids. There's gonna be like CBD products, like massage oil, CBD lube, things like that. So it's gonna be pretty cool.
Wow, man, that sounds super exciting. It just sounds to me that Backroads Arrow has so much going for it. That they are heading in so many different directions, and every direction seems to be brilliant. So I hope everything goes good, and I'm looking forward to seeing Backroads After Dark.
Yeah.
That sounds like, super exciting.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Me too. I
Yeah.
can't wait to do it.
Yeah, what did you use? You had like an attire you're going to wear too, right?
Okay, so it's going to be you all the time?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just gonna be me all the time, and that's it. I mean, maybe we'll have like a guest appearance or something like
Maybe
that.
he
Come
can
on
come
the
be
show.
a guest on
yeah,
our-
maybe you can come be a guest on
Yeah.
Backroads.
I would
After
love
Dark
to.
on it.
I would love to. Are you do you have any worries about doing it? Like anything that you're cautious about?
Not really. No, I mean, I'm an open-minded guy. You know what I mean? And I'm just kind of. I really don't care what people think about me. You know what I mean? Either you like me or you don't. Type of deal. If you don't like me, then go the other way. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, that's true.
my real job might get mad, but it's gonna be late night, so who knows?
Yeah. I mean, I think it'd be cool, like, especially if someone like ran up to you in public, like, "Oh, you're Jimmy, the sex guy from Backroads Arrow." Like, you know, like, I mean, I'll take it as a compliment. Like, yeah, that's me. What's up, kid? Like, you know, how's it going?
The kids, what did he say, Dad?
That's why it's after dark.
After
Yeah.
dark. But, yeah, make sure your kids are asleep.
Yeah, exactly.
We want their kids asleep and our kids
Yes.
asleep.
All right, guys. Well, we're almost out of time. Do y'all want to go ahead and tell the audience where they can find these cups?
Yeah, we have our Facebook page. It's Backroads Arrow on Facebook. Our website is backroadsarrow.commentsold.com. We're going to be changing that soon.
Yeah,
We'll keep y'all posted.
We're
To
building a new
Backroads
website. Yeah. Ashley's building us a new website, so we'll put that out there when that comes around. And we're gonna help. We just help keep everybody sipping in style. That's all our goal is, man. So
Yeah.
Hey guys, I heard it here. Do yourself a favor. Go to Backroads Arrow. Get yourself one of these cool cups. They look amazing. You won't be disappointed. Thank y'all for tuning in, guys. We'll see y'all next time. Bye.
Bye.
I never had a father.